Well, here we go, fans. Welcome back, NWA. Wait just a minute.
Everybody knows.
What are you doing over here?
What am I doing? We're here to scout my competition.
Folks, I'm being joined by the NWA Mid-America Television Champion at this time.
The best NWA Mid-America Television Champion.
That's disputable. None other than Sean Schultz at the table with me. And,
that's right.
And Sean, we've got action in the ring. Magnum Shane Smalls as he battles one half of the Lucky Charms, Chris Cain.
You know, Magnum Shane Smalls kind of looks like this guy I beat. Wait, that is the guy I beat. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, that's the guy you cheated out of the very title.
Hey, who's got the belt, buddy?
Yeah, it's over your shoulder now. I bet you don't even put it down when you take a nap.
I don't.
Collar and elbow tie-up here between Smalls and Chris Cain. Chris Cain quick to grab the left arm of Shane. Wait a minute. Quick reversal there from Magnum Shane Smalls.
Chris Cain showing his intelligence there, actually kicking the knee before he takes the arm, because he's a smaller guy, and obviously the smart thing to do.
Well, this should be a good athletic competition between these two individuals. Former Mid-America Television Champion Shane Smalls, the individual you stole the belt from after that low blow, illegal low blow, and the DDT several weeks ago here on NWA Main Event Television.
Let's talk about my DDT for a second. You know what, in the state of professional wrestling today, finishers don't happen very often. A lot of guys kick out finishers because nobody's perfected a move quite like I have perfected my version of the DDT. Nobody, Jason James, and I mean nobody, has gotten up after I've hit them with the DDT.
And that move that you call perfect follows that perfect low blow, a shot to the man's groin to set him. Yeah, midsection. Yeah, midsection. Very low midsection if you ask me.
Big time shot there.
Chris Cain now Irish whip off. Shane Smalls stuck on the clothesline and a Hurricane Rana, and Chris Cain down and out of this contest. Dyron Flynn checking on his tag team partner on the outside of the ring.
Chris Cain once again doing the smart thing there, bailing out, regrouping with Dyron there. Shane Smalls, I have to admit, one of the toughest guys I've ever been in the ring with. He's so fast and unbelievably educated in every form of pro wrestling there is. The guy is a judo master, to be quite honest with you.
What would you, Sean, in your opinion, and I hate to ask your opinion, but I'm going to, what would you do in the situation if you were Chris Cain? You're obviously a smaller guy. You're obviously not as quick as Magnum Shane Smalls because this guy has lightning speed. What do you do to a former television champion in order to score a victory, get a pin over the former TV champ?
Do exactly what Chris Cain has been attempting to do, use every advantage to his advantage. He tried to kick the knee out earlier before he took the arm. Unbelievable arm drag there. Take his time, regroup once again. There you go, very smart. That's exactly what he should be doing. Going to Dyron Flynn, regrouping. Oh my God.
It couldn't be smart now. Oh. Shane Smalls up and over on top of both men. Springboard body press outside of the ring. Chris Cain is down, Dyron Flynn is down, and the action has spilled right out in front of us.
Right there, the referee should have kept Shane Smalls in the ring. That is not where this match belongs.
What is the referee supposed to do? The man's diving outside on his own free will. Maybe the referee should try more to keep Chris Cain inside the ring.
Well, he was just out there taking his 10 count, just like we have here in wrestling, buddy.
Some places it's 20. You ever been to Elkmont?
Actually, yes.
Smalls now brings Cain back up to a vertical base body slam.
Oh, high and tight.
Delivered to Cain.
Oh,
and that running shooting star press. We've seen that before from Smalls, but I believe
I don't think he caught all of it. I don't think he caught all of it there.
I believe the sternum of Magnum Shane Smalls landed hard on the forehead of Chris Cain. And you can definitely...
Right, this is what he needs to do. You asked the question earlier. This is what he needs to do. Take advantage of every advantage he has. Shane Smalls just took a risk, and that's why they're called risks. And it did not pay off, and Chris Cain is all over him now.
Well, the higher the risk, the higher the reward. However, the higher the consequence as well. Chris Cain with a modified drop kick to the chest in the corner. Snapmare now.
Listen.
I'm listening. A devastating drop kick right to the back of the skull of Magnum Shane Smalls, and you see the after effects. Smalls grabbing right for the back of his head right after that maneuver was delivered.
Very vicious forearm there. Shane Smalls, now this is exactly where I had him the entire match Christmas night. On his hands and knees begging for mercy.
Well, Sean Schultz, you've seemed like you've had competition easy, so to speak, the past couple of weeks. Coming in here and wrestling the rookies. wrestling the new guys, wrestling the guys that have been debuting, just like Josh Randall in the previous match. When are you going to step up competition? When are you going to take on someone like Shane Smalls?
What are you talking about?
Someone like Playboy Scott Hayes, someone that is a reputable name here in NWA Main Event, someone that can hold the TV title instead of wrestling all these new guys.
Who are you to question Josh Randall? That guy is an unbelievable athlete. He can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the world. I just proved my superiority in professional wrestling. Nobody can touch me. Everybody looks like a rookie when they're in the ring with Shawn Schultz, because nobody, and I mean nobody, Jason James, can take the advantage of Mr. Everybody Knows.
Well, no doubt, Josh Randall looked somewhat impressive in his first couple of matches, seeing as how his first couple of matches involved you, the television champion.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Snap suplex now from Chris Cain. Really going to work on the lower back of Shane Smalls.
Picture perfect snap suplex there. Picture perfect. Right here, Dyron's just trying to keep his man into it here.
Dyron playing cheerleader on the outside as Smalls trying to mount some kind of offense on Chris Cain, but it's cut off quickly. Cain with that blow to the... And now Chris Cain with those knees, those vicious knees to Shane Smalls, and sends him right to the outside.
Chris Cain's the more serious of the two. Being in the locker room with these guys, Dyron is more of the happy-go-lucky Irishman.
What do you think anybody would take Dyron seriously? I mean, look at him.
Well, good point. Oh, Shane Smalls getting held up by the fans there.
And now, wait a minute.
Oh!
Very different approach from Chris Cain as he grabs
Actually,
the
edge of the ring there, Jason James. Not too many people know this. Is actually just a big steel rod. No padding on the edge of the ring there.
Well, what he did is he held the arms of Shane Smalls, so there was no way for Smalls to protect his stomach and chest from hitting that steel rod you mentioned. And that was an undescribable amount of damage done to Shane Smalls.
Those kicks that he just delivered to Chris Cain didn't have much behind him after getting the wind knocked out of him there.
Smalls now back up.
Wow.
And once
right
again,
to the temple.
Boy, this Irish approach, this Irish attitude from Chris Cain, really a fighter in the competition. Irish whip now, no pun intended for the Irish. And an enziguri, and that's going to send Chris Cain down, and both men are down now.
Do not question Chris Cain, though. He may be a smaller guy, but that does not show you the size of his heart on the outside here. He is a very big heart. He is a scrapper.
Referee B.J. Smith now, if neither man are able to make it to their feet, I don't think that's going to be the case. Shane Smalls back to a vertical base and barely able to do so after the punishment he suffered from Cain.
Very smart. Ducked down the way there. Very smart by Chris Cain. I told you, this guy's a scrapper. Ready to go. Oh!
But Smalls delivered that lariat kick followed by the leg. And now Smalls on a house of fire. Here to Chris Cain.
Northern Lights.
Northern Lights suplex, and that could
Northern Lights right there.
That could very well be the end of this competition. Pin attempt 1, 2.
Oh, rolled that shoulder up.
Chris Cain barely able to kick out at the very, very last second. Half a second away from this contest being over. We want to remind you, folks, don't forget, next Saturday, a week from today, we are going to be at the Community Life Center. It's on your screen now. 413 Veritas Street off of Nolensville Road for television taping. Boy, what a near fall that was. Chris Cain almost able to steal the victory over Magnum Shane Smalls, former television champion.
I think Shane Smalls don't quite have the heart that he used to after I defeated him clean with a DDT right in the middle of the ring.
Clean with a DDT.
Uh-oh.
What is this? Smalls going for some kind of modified neck breaker. Rolled through. Wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
Pin attempt. He's got the tights. He had the tights of Chris Cain.
That was a clean schoolboy roll-up right there.
Chris Cain had the tights of Shane Smalls.
And your winner, the Irishman, Chris Cain.
One half of the Lucky Charms, Chris Cain steals a victory over Magnum Shane Smalls.
And Jason James, I was out here, and you're welcome.
Yeah. We'll be right back, folks, with more NWA Main Event after this commercial break.